Walking home late at night, maybe 2:30. A little drunk, but I'm alright, 'cause I've been hanging with you, and it feels like love. Tell me if I'm wrong, 'cause it feels like love. Yeah, it feels like love. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't know what you do.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Friday Night Live. I don't know what's happening, but we are on a bit of a longer delay tonight. I'm seeing in the in my preview what I'm seeing on my screen compared to the preview I'm seeing online. So apologize for that. It might affect the Q&A back and forth if you guys have any questions. But otherwise, hey, it is what it is. And it is Friday night. So we had the first coin come down in the cup during the little pre-show there from our good friends Outdoors with Larry and Robin. Thank you very much. Pole Barn Fund. Oh, we're going to get into that. So everyone, welcome. Raise up those cups. Let's kick off the weekend right here, right now. Cheers. Thank you very much, Larry and Robin. And it looks like there is our other good friend, Jason Lee. And red hand pointing up. Oh, that's the super sticker. I thought that was your comment. Jason, thank you very much. All right. So, how is everyone doing? I see there are quite a few people in here. Saw Surgeon. Mr. Temporarily Unsubscribed. Arnie is here. Good to see you. Tim Thompson, Bill Irwin, William Klein, Timon. How are you all doing? Tim and Old Saws, good evening. So yeah, I've got a couple big topics to discuss tonight. The one being, of course, the pole barn. The other being the firewood frenzy. So first off, I just want to say to everyone who took the time to send me a comment, send me an email, just give me any feedback that you gave me. I greatly appreciate it. I've been able to read through all of them. I haven't been able to reply to all of them, but lots of good stuff coming in. The overarching theme seems to be that my idea of 30 by 40 is way too small. However, there are two factors. Number one, how much room I actually have back there. And number two, the budget. Number two is probably more important. But so that's kind of why I settled on initially that, that 30 by 40 size. But we'll see. We'll see how 40 by 100 is too small. That's right. And for those of you watching on Facebook, sometimes the Facebook comments don't pop and populate here on my little feed. So if I miss some of your comments, questions, just keep throwing them in there. Yeah, it's and so but the 30 by 40 size is what I'm using to kind of get the quotes. And then once I get some quotes, if I want to go bigger, we'll see how much room I have. I'm going to measure it out, I think, this weekend. Like actually with a measuring tape measure device instead of just stepping it off. The firewood hut. Any danger of a tree falling on the shelter? The new one, if I build one, that's the one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take down any and all trees that could potentially fall on that thing. They're coming down. Mr. Gardner, hope you don't mind saying, but you are getting the pros in to cut the trees in the yard? Yes. Rick will be coming over. I think there's maybe one or two that I could take down. So I might bring those down ahead of time. But otherwise, Rick is coming over and he's going to drop them all. Going to bring them down. DB, I am going to just keep the dirt floor. I'm not going to pour a pad concrete. Just number one, it adds a lot to the cost. Number two, I don't know, getting a concrete truck back there, I don't know. That might be tough. But it's really sandy soil. I've never had an issue with mud. The other thing that I would probably end up doing is I would end up putting down a good thick layer of chips to be like the base. So yeah, it'll be fine without concrete. Oh, we got lots of good questions coming in here, and I'm probably gonna miss some of them. So pole barn and soil. Pole barns don't do well in anything sandy. Well, that's not good because that's kind of what I have. I'll have to have the builders look into that. Will you dig up stumps or grind them down? That I'm not sure of. I'm thinking, I'm leaning towards renting an excavator to dig them out myself. But I'm figuring that, I'm thinking that if I rented an excavator for a week, it might not be long enough for me to learn the basics and actually get one of the stumps dug out. The other thing is, with this whole idea is, I know I mentioned in my video that I was thinking of having like storage, like the only thing that would really probably stay inside this shelter permanently would be the splitter. The tractor, it's one of those things where, like, at the end of the day, if the tractor's sitting over there in the corner, I might just leave it there. But I think I would still keep the other little shelter to park the tractor in, like when I'm not going to be back there, if I know it's going to rain or if there's a big snowstorm coming in. So that's where the only, like, underneath this structure would just be mostly like production area. That would be pretty much it. And okay, so let me show you. I can just show you quick here. So this is like what my idea is. What was that? I'm missing some stuff here, but something like this or something like this, open space to just put a bunch of rounds, split them up, and once they're split, take them away to be stacked. Like, I'm not going to leave like a big pile of round or split wood underneath this thing. Oh, hang on. We have some coins falling. All right. Who was that? We're going to go over, we're going to bring out, we'll switch to this view right here. York Firewood. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for your advice on my channel. I was floored that you were so kind to reply. No problem. Hopefully you were able to figure that out and get that scheduling set. And then we also have Jason Lee once again. Great to be in the live chat for the first time. Well, York Firewood, Jason Lee, thank you very much. Cheers. Boop. Oh, yeah. So, let's see now. Where am I at? So the other little, I guess, thing that I saw kind of exploring stuff was something like this. let me go over here, where I might be like only, 8 to 10 feet on the one end, and I would have that slanted back towards that ditch for all the runoff, all the drainage, and then just kind of have that front open up where I could, do whatever. So these are kind of like, this is what I'm tossing around. Something like that. Obviously, something like this without the steel trusses. I don't know. Like I said, I'm getting bids. Getting bids, seeing what they come back as. The other thing that I did find out, and I'll probably talk about this in a video, but where I'm located, I am only allowed to have 1,200 square feet of outbuildings on my property. So yes, I already have my little woodshed in my shed with the boiler. So what I have to do is I have to fill out and apply and put in a conditional use permit. That permit has to get approved by my township, and then the township, once they approve it, it has to get approved by the county board. So I have a couple hoops to jump through before I can get this all going. But it's not impossible. The lady I talked to about the conditional use permit, she was looking at my lot, the aerial view, and like where I want to put this, and she didn't see any problems at all. So I just got to get all this stuff filled out, submitted, put in, approved, and should be good to go, hopefully. I saw somebody, who was that? Jeffrey, how are you doing, my friend? Yeah, somebody, a lot of people recommended or like gave the feedback to like get in touch, with the Amish. The Amish, they build barns, they do this, they do that, but like you can't just like look up in the phone book the Amish. Like I don't know how to find. Like I Googled, and I don't know. So I'm going to try to find out. But the Amish would be an option. I know there's some in the area. I just don't know how I would get a hold of them. Shibe, permit, schmermit, just build it. Yeah, well, I'm afraid that when the guy comes back there to inspect it and look at it, he's going to say, what the heck are these woodsheds over here? These aren't on you've never filled out any permits for these. Hey, Woodruff Woods, let's bring out the ladies for Woodruff Woods. Thank you very much. If you didn't tune in, Woodruff Woods had a premiere video this afternoon. If you weren't there live, go check it out. Cheers, Woodruff. But yeah, it's so like I said, I got a couple hoops to jump through. I've only gotten one bid back so far. I have about I don't know how many people I've talked to. I'm calling somebody tomorrow to talk to them to get a bid. So it's gonna be a fun process. I don't know. I think it's just there's always those things that are unforeseen, like this little. Oh, and the other thing is that I got to get this conditional use permit in by February 12th, and then if the township approves it, then the 28th, the county will look at it. I got deadlines I got to meet. Tim Thompson, I sell a lot of saw logs to the Amish. Yeah, I know they're around, but I just got to find them. Like I said, I don't know who to talk to. the other thing with the Amish is I don't know if they usually don't like being filmed, so I don't know if I'd be able to then I wouldn't be able to get into the footage for a video. And there is Mr. Ohio Woodburner. Build it on my land. Problem solved. Hey, we might have to do that. Thank you very much, Joe. Good to see you. Hope you're feeling better. Cheers. We also had another coin from Woodruff Woods, and I think that's it. Thank you very much. Daniel Atkins. I did not mention anything about this yet. I'm going to wait till maybe the bottom of the hour. The good thing is with the permit is that once I get it, I have I think it's good for 2 years. So I just have to get everything in and approved. And if they don't approve it, I am able to appeal. If they don't approve it, I'm bringing one of the county board members on the live stream Friday night. We'll get it figured out. And the good thing is that I'm not going to have electrical run back to it, so that helps with the permits. It also helps with the inspection. So keeping it nice and simple is the way to do it. Keep it simple, as always. Mr. Scheib dropping a coin. And I think he dropped 2 coins. Scheib, thank you very much, everyone. Raise them up. Oh, wait. And we have one more falling here from Brad, Mr. Firewood at the furnace. I don't know why you're not showing up. There you are. Cheers. Thank you guys very much. Speaking of Firewood at the furnace, if you are in over on the East Coast there in the Maryland area, next Friday, if you aren't busy, you can head over to Brad's Woodyard and partake in some festivities. I believe, I'm not sure, Brad, you're going to have to put in the chat what time things are starting. But yeah, he's having a little shindig down there in his woodyard. So if you're in the area, I believe Scheib's going with his splitter and his saw. And Brad's splitter and saw is going to be there. He's going to get a lot of bucking, splitting, and stacking done. If you show up in his woodyard, make sure you bring your gloves because there's going to be plenty of stacking to do. I think that's what he said. But Brad, correct me if I'm wrong. Going to be a lot of stacking. All right, we got to go over here. We're going to bring the ladies back out. Once again, Woodruff Woods, he's always bringing out the ladies. Scheib. Who else? Hey, the hard-working man. Holy smokes. Scheib again. You guys are dropping these coins like crazy. All right. I'm losing Woodruff Woods once again. I know what you're trying to fill this cup up. Who else we have in here? Eric K. Bottoms up. There we go. Cheers. Thank you very much. Hey, Firewood Midwest. Signing autographs down there for Todd's outside again. You are correct. You cannot beat a good shindig. You never can. Holy smokes. Build Life. Maybe the Build Life crew needs to come put you up a pole building. You don't need it level, do you? No, I don't. But yes, hey. Maybe you do. Maybe you do need to come put this thing up. But cheers. Thank you. And there is Slick Willie. How are you doing? Logan's Homestead. You've been putting that power pack to use. Thanks for the coin, my friend. Cheers. All right, so where are we at? Holy smokes. If you are new here, tuning in for the first time, this is what happens sometimes. Now, whenever these coins fall in the cup, it doesn't matter what's in your cup, but we do try to raise it up. Oh, hey, direct message me this week. I don't know if I can direct message you on YouTube. Are you on Facebook? But I will do that. I will see if I can find a way. Old Guy Firewood, thank you very much. Outside with Shibe. 27th January, work day at Firewood at the Furnace. Hope you guys can make it. Should be a, what is that? Great time. Yes, indeed. It does sound like it's going to be a lot of fun. And if you guys are still, well, I don't know if you'll still be going around at 9 o'clock that evening, but if you are, I'm gonna check with Brad and see if I can patch you in here on Friday Night Live. Holy smokes, we just lost some coins. Who was that? Who was that? Woodruff Woods. A brute force boom. Thank you very much, my friend. Cheers. Ooh, we're almost to the bottom of the hour. Thank goodness. All right. There was a question back here. Hang on. Troy, I have considered it. But it's just a matter of I don't know. I don't know how that all would work as far as the builders and the materials, and I don't know. The other thing is that to keep in mind with something like this right here is that I could also then eventually add on a little lean-to on the side. So if I did want to increase my space and my storage, it wouldn't be, I could add on to this down the line. So that's where sometimes, it's like everyone always says, go bigger, go bigger, go bigger. But at some point, big has got to be big enough. Because otherwise, what is big enough? Where do you stop? So that's why I was kind of thinking if I went with something that still allowed me to possibly add on in the future, if I did need more storage, or if I found that I, had something more that I needed to store underneath there or whatever. I don't know. But that is kind of what I was thinking. Craig Wilson, I saw your question, or I think I saw you had a question, but now I can't find it. Oh, wait, here you go. Here's an idea. Everyone bring a log to the frenzy and have Iron and Oak Sawmill come with the mill. That is an excellent idea. I thought you were going to say have everybody come with their hammer and nails and we'll start putting something up. But I don't know. I need this thing to keep standing. Yeah, I know that no one's ever said it's too big, but at some point you got to say, all right, this is the size I'm going with, and then you make it work. Jason Lee, once again, cheers. Matt, how you doing, Matt? So the main purpose of the building would be put the splitter inside it, bring wood in, buck the wood up, split the wood, and, if off the splitter, if the wood piled up, it would stay there until I could stack it. And so that would be like the main purpose, just being able to be out of the rain, out of the snow, out of the sun. So like I wouldn't necessarily be storing everything inside or under the roof. So it would be, like I said, it might be one day at the end of the day, the tractor's sitting there and I just leave it sit there till the next day. But generally I would keep the tractor in the shelter it's currently in, and underneath this 30 by 40 would just be purely production zone. No real, like trying to get everything under there. I wouldn't try to get all my equipment underneath and firewood underneath this thing. S&S Pro Firewood. Cheers. Thank you. The other thing is that I know a lot of people said to put sides on it to keep the wind from blowing in, but my plan for that would be in between the posts, I would probably end up stacking wood. So I would make 1 or 2 stacks in between the side posts, 4 feet high, whatever. And that way it would still allow me to look out, because I don't want to be enclosed. I want to be able to stand there and still look around and see everything and have a little bit of a view. So I don't want to be enclosed. I don't want the sides, I can deal with a little snow blowing in if it happens to, but yeah, I would stack the wood in between the posts in maybe certain areas and go from there. Yeah, I'm going to definitely put gutters. I will definitely be putting gutters on because of the fact that I want to have that wood stored on the post, and I don't want the drips coming down and splashing everything up. Hey, we just had a bomb come down from Mr. Scheib. Never big enough. Haha, well, that might be the case. Cheers, Scheib, everyone. Raise up those cups. Yes. All right. So that bomb right there emptied out my glass. So it is time for round 2. A little early. Dean, you are correct. I figured in the winter I would throw a little straw down, some bedding in the back corner, and the deer could come in there and lay down. Why not? I will definitely, yes, the firewood hut. Yes, indeed. That is leaf guards on gutter guards or whatever you call them. Yes. Richard Healy Barn Raising Fund. Let's, I think I got one little sip left. Cheers. Thank you very much. Yes, indeed. All right. I'm going to mix up round 2. I'm going to give you the news on the Firewood Frenzy. Oh my. The Midwest Firewood Frenzy. Let's see here. WD-30, how you doing? So, the Midwest Firewood Frenzy. Now, and Scheib there are no deer being put in the freezer around here. The deer don't go in the freezer. Would the tractor and splitter live in it? What is... No, that just the splitter. Would strictly be for the splitter. If the tractor was left in there a night or two, so be it, but mostly just for the splitter. Oh, we have another coin coming down. Let's bring out the ladies once again. Matt Rofer, thank you very much. Congrats. I have been watching the channel since there was 185 subs. Look at you now. Thanks for making this great community. Well, thank you very much. And thanks to everyone who was in this community, who's making it, and who has made it what it is. So cheers to you, Matt, and everyone else. All right. Firewood Frenzy. I unfortunately have some bad news. This year, it's not going to work out to have a Firewood Frenzy. The dates were tight, and there was a couple things we were working on, and I've got things going on, and so it just isn't going to be possible to find the date to have one. But I think with some of the shows coming up in, like, we have a couple chances. Boonville, Bunyan, we all kind of get together. Like last year at Bunyan was like a little gathering inside of the show itself. So I think with Boonville and Bunyan, between those two, it will give everybody an opportunity to get together, hang out. But yeah, it's just this year, it's not going to work. Now, something still might come up if this whole pole barn thing ends up going a certain way. Maybe something could happen. I don't want to put any dates down or make any promises, but depending on when this structure is completed or in the process of being completed, I don't know. Yes, excuses. I know. It's tough, but it's just, sometimes that's the way it is. I've got a bunch of weddings this summer. That's that's the way it worked out. So unfortunately, I know it's for those who are maybe looking forward to it. It's probably not the news you want to hear. But again, it is what it is. And we'll make something work with some of these shows. Or, like I said, possibly, I get this pole barn put up. Because usually if we have the frenzy, it rains. So I would need to have a structure that we could be under. And so yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Anything potentially could happen, but right now, just can't lock down any dates with the stuff going on, and it does suck, but what can you do? It's just one of those things. But we will get, for those of you that are going to the shows, or maybe now, if you were looking at, you didn't know if maybe you were going to go to Bunyan or Boonville, or now that could be the place that we have a little something going on. So, again, that's just, no, this is not the case at all. She didn't really care either way, but it's just, there's only 4 weekends in a month, and once that month's gone, then the next month is full, and then you got this going on, got that going on, and that date doesn't work, and all of a sudden, every possible date is gone, and there's none left, so did I just see a message from Andrew from Easton Maid? I think I did too. I think he's in here kind of lurking around. There he is, right there. Easton Maid Wood Splitters. And Woodruff Woods, once again, need some coins to fly. Thank you very much. Cheers. The coins did fly too. That means we are probably going to have a little bit of overtime. Or maybe not. Maybe everybody left. I got to see who's in here yet. Everybody probably said, what? What the hell is this news about the frenzy? I'm out of here. See you later. Oh, I did just get a thumbs down. Oh, thumbs down. So yeah, that is the bad news. But maybe this will, like I said, maybe this will give an opportunity for somebody to now come to Boonville, Bunyan. Oh, Mr. Brad. Oh my God, I just got another thumbs down. Orange poles, blue roof on the building. Oh, you never know. You never know. Thank you, Brad. Cheers. Yeah, no, this is the thing is that it is, it just, I do not like going to weddings, but sometimes you just have to. You know, the funny thing is about the orange poles and the, so when I was talking to the lady about the conditional use permit, she said that one of the things I have to put into this, I have to put like, you know, the drawing together, a site map, and I gotta like describe the building, what I'm gonna do. And she said that one of the things that they look for in the description of what you're building is whether or not it will be very like noticeable from the neighbors if they're going to see it. But lucky for me, I'm back there in the far back. No one's really going to see it anyway. So, but yeah, that is one of the things. So I don't know if I said I'm putting up a big blue and orange pole barn. That might be, they might say, what? What is this? Chris, I'm doing good. Oh, 603 gears. Yes, this is the other thing is that there was a lot that went in to putting on the frenzy. A lot. So sometimes it sounds easy, but it's not. I mean, I'm not saying that was a huge factor in doing this or not doing it, but yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot that goes into it. And if anybody is wondering, just Google your local party tent supplier. Check out how much it costs to put up a tent for a day. Oh. But there will be another year. And hey, maybe there will be a new location that we can utilize for one of the potential multiple days of a future Firewood Frenzy. Like I said, you never know. You never know what's going to happen. I think 30 by 40 would be big enough for everybody if they showed up. Who knows? Somebody was asking about if I was going to have power to this pole barn. The plan right now is I'm not going to have like electrical. Jeez. What are you doing? I'm not going to have electrical run to the building. But I am Why are you wearing that?
I don't know.
The co-host is here. Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
Hey, old guy Firewood. Have a good weekend. What's this what's this fox all about?
My favorite animal.
Oh, your favorite animal.
So I had to wear it.
Well, that's interesting. Uh-oh. Todd's outside again. Have a good weekend. They can still see you. Yeah, hide back. Sit over there by that coyote. The coyote and the fox. The one thing I would do, though, I would have lights in the building, and I would probably power them from some type of possible like battery pack, power pack, and then also potentially have like a solar recharge system built in. How you doing out there in Wyoming? Good to see you on here, Michael. So that would be the one thing I would be looking at, adding. Like right now, I can power those 2 lights. Obviously, I need more than 2 lights, but there will be lights, there will be camera, and there will be action in this building. I'm going to have the some of the roof, like the clear, whatever they call that stuff, skylights put in, because I do want sufficient lighting inside of this shelter, obviously, to see what I'm doing, and then also to film. Is it me, or did the chat clear out after the bummer? Yeah, I think everybody is like, oh my God. But sometimes, just the way it is. I mean, I hope that you appreciate the fact that I'm at least telling you now and not like waiting until the last weekend of May and be like, all right, actually, there's no frenzy this year. See you next year. Around the yard. Columbus, Pittsburgh, and then Cleveland. Actually, I think Pittsburgh and Columbus are about the same, maybe distance. 2 years ago, I flew into Cleveland. I flew out of Columbus. Last year, I flew into and out of Pittsburgh.
I'm going.
Okay. See you later. I think Pittsburgh probably is a little bigger. So, you might want to check into that. But yeah, Pittsburgh or Columbus, I believe, are the two closest. Oh, saw surgeon. No! I didn't think that would be the one. I didn't think that's what would happen. Let me see. Oh, yes. I'm losing. The subs are vacating. What is this? Just get a Slick Willie. Hey, we got a coin coming down. Arnie! This is for one screw. I hope you mean for the pole barn. Woodruff Woods, K&L. Yeah, K&L's got a little get-together going on in Indiana. Woodruff, Arnie, thank you very much. It is crazy. I was pricing out like what the laminated 6x6s or the pillars. Holy crap! Those things are not freaking cheap. It's pretty nuts how much. Like I said, just one post, 3 2x6s laminated together, however tall it was. I could not believe how much that was. Insane. Circle B, MN, Indiana. Cheers. Thank you very much. Beavertown Outdoors, how are you doing? Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but this is a good idea, actually. But somebody told me that like a solid 6x6 post, you're better off doing the 3 2x6s laminated together. So I don't know. Has anybody heard that? Which is better, the solid post or 3 2x6s? And if you do know why one is better than the other, let me know that as well. But I just heard that you have a better chance of rot, I think, with the solid post over the laminated 2x6s. Yes, more stable. All right. So there you go. I will have to make sure that the builders are onto that. Which I think they will be. Like I said, I've only gotten one bid so far that has come back. And I don't even know Probably. I don't even know how many out there that I've reached out to, waiting to hear back from. Oh, okay. See, this is good info here. But like I said, I would hope that whoever ends up building this thing would know all these things. We'll see. The middle hangs lower. Oh. Jimbo 505. Hey, I think you sent me an email as well. Thank you very much for that. I see. So yeah, so the two outside 2x6s higher. The truss sits in there. This is all coming together. I might have to yes, get him on. I should get him on the live stream here. That might be an idea there, Dirt Road. That might be an idea. Dirt Road Landing. What is WD-30? A trailer pulling off to offload stuff won't be. Huh. Hey, that's right. May 6th. The Firewood Hysteria. Down in Indiana. K&L Firewood's putting on a little gathering. If you are in the, I don't know what part of Indiana. I forget what quadrant he is in. But there is another opportunity to get together with some woodhounds and do a little, I think they're going to split. I think he's got to buck up the logs as well. But there's another, and I think they're going to be camping. So if there's another opportunity. And for those of you going out to, like I said, I don't know if you guys will still be doing anything next Friday at this time from Brad's Woodyard, but if you are, I'm gonna get in touch with him, and we will bring him and whoever's there, if anyone's there, we'll bring them on to the live stream here next Friday night. We'll get a live update from that day. What is this? Oh, okay. Here's the location. The Veterans Campground, 8313 County Road East, 400 South, Greentown, Indiana. The Delta Quadrant. All right. I always forget where everyone... Hang on here. You know what we could do? I always forget to do this as well. Let's go over to the website and we will look at the Woodhound map of the world. If you haven't been to back40firewood.com, you can go there and click on the Woodhound map of the world, add yourself to the map, and let's just go in. Let's see, where is he on here? Let's see who's on here. I don't even know where this is. Maybe he hasn't even added himself to... There he is, right there. So there's K&L Firewood. And I believe this campground is somewhere around the area. So it looks like it's gol dang smack dab center of Indiana. Right there. Somewhere somewhere in the middle of Indiana. Somewhere in the middle of Indiana. K&L Firewood, May 6th. A little get together. All right. Jason Lee, my man, thank you very much. A coin came falling down while we were over there on the map. So, cheers, everyone. Thank you very much. Or, what is this? Hang on a second. Thank you very much, Jason Lee. Who's got a question? Somebody had... William Klein, can you see this map on a phone? I can't find it. You should be able to. On the website, maybe you might have to click on the little menu. If you're on your mobile phone, click on the little menu drop down. Oh, Iron and Oak. What is this? Tomorrow, starting at 8 a.m., John B. Haynes Events is holding Ye Old Antique Logging Expo and Workshop. All right. There you go. Arnie, you're not on the map? My goodness. The one thing is, if you do add yourself to the map, you don't instantly show up on there. I do have to go in and manually, I just like to go in and manually see where everyone's from. So I don't have that automated. I have it to where I get the email, I go to the map, I put you on it. So if you add yourself, you submit it, and then you go back and look at the map, you're not going to be on there right away. So just give it like a day or two. And right there, somebody just added themselves. What is everyone's plan for the weekend? Whew. I have all of the above planned out. All of the above. All of the above. Add your name. Somebody else just added themselves to the map. I know that one week I showed this and I had like 35 emails the next morning. It was crazy. There's somebody else. Boom, boom. We got to get this map filled up. Although there is a lot of there's a lot of paw prints on there. But we need more from the West Coast. Oh, Obi! It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game. So, yes. I am not sure who I actually want to see win that one. I'm kind of torn. I'm not sure. Randy, there is the Rocky Mountain Mother. No Rocky Mountain Mother tonight. But I'm still searching for a small bottle of amaretto so I don't end up with a huge a bottle that I never use. Colleen's Farm Adventure. Yes, we need. Actually, you know what? There's how many are up there from Saskatchewan? We've got 3. It looks like 3 from Saskatchewan. So that's not too bad. It's better than actually, wait a minute. That's more than North Dakota. So there you go. More. We are in overtime, 603 Gears. Did you 603 Gears, did you go pounce on that purchase that you were going to make? Are you in possession of the one and only or not? Hey, have a good weekend, Matt. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being here since 185. Michael D. Sorry I'm late. Dinner with the wife. Hey, no problem. Glad. Better late than never. Cheers. Tony R., how are you doing? Hope everything is going well, my friend. Beavertown. Are you up for a trip to Michigan? Well, see, this is where it gets back to limited availability. So, and which part of Michigan? But yeah, so that's where, not being able to do the frenzy, it's like I also don't have much time for any other thing. I've set aside Boonville. I mean, Bunyan's in October. That's no big deal. But yeah, May, June, July is nuts. Oh, you got to wait 603 Gears. You got to wait for that. Oh my goodness. That's got to just be torture. So yeah, again, anything's possible. I know plans change. I might have some stuff that I have planned might not happen. So, but I am not able to, I wouldn't be able to commit to any dates because I don't have any open dates. Slick Willie, are you gonna be splitting them up? Or just dropping them? Michael D, who is going to Brad's on Friday? Oh, you plan to be there. Sweet. thanks for the super chat. Cheers. I think he's got quite a little crew coming over, and I know he's got plenty to do. But like I said, you better bring your gloves because there's going to be a lot of stacking. I think he said that everything that gets split, no one can leave until it's all stacked. Oh, Beavertown, come on now. I am as yeah, it is. This is one of those summers where like just being in demand. There's places to go. There's every weekend something going on. But some of the stuff like this isn't set in stone. So Derek, new to the channel, welcome. I don't know if this is your first live stream, but thanks for tuning in and thanks for being part of the Back 40 community here. I'm looking at my time spent splitting. At what point do you give up on tree service wood and just buy what? Bolts. But tree service wood is from me, so it's free. And that is the big difference. For me anyway. So so do you do the tree service as well? Tree service wood is from me, so it's free. So are you the tree service? So you're taking down the trees and then splitting them up? Yeah, so that's the way, that's the clear ticket. But the one thing that if you're able to, you can start to get kind of choosy, pick things out, and like if there's a big knotty twisted maple chunk, just find a way to get rid of it. Like put it out there for somebody to come and get, or put it as fill in the ditch. I don't know, but because like if you have to split everything up that you're given from a tree service, yeah, then it can get to be time consuming. Or find somebody with an outdoor wood boiler, and they will probably take anything you don't want. So you pick and choose what you want to keep, what you want to split, and then just get rid of it to somebody with a boiler, an outdoor wood boiler. What's the buzz? How are you doing? To the man that's in demand. Thank you very much. Cheers. I don't know if I would call it in demand. It's just, I think everybody is always, like, everyone's lives are just getting busier and busier. And yeah, it's like I said, you start looking at your calendar and you look at the month and you got 4 weekends, and all of a sudden 2 of those weekends are gone, and you want to set aside 1 weekend at least to do stuff that you want to do, and then all of a sudden, the next weekend something else comes up, or you plan something, and it's a challenge. It is a challenge. I've actually there's a few things I turned down coming up here in the next couple weeks. I would have loved to have gone to them, but it's just doesn't work out. Dirt Road Landing. I love these Friday Night Lives as well. This is what are we at? Timing. What is it? 167? Gonna hit getting closer and closer. And that's the other thing. Like when I take out the calendar and I mark off every Friday, nothing's happening on Fridays. So there goes, part of the whole planning that out. I think speaking of tree service wood, I think Brad, you better get your tree service, get you some more wood before next Friday, because you might have everything. You might have a whole bunch of free time this summer. All your wood's going to be split and stacked, and yeah, you won't have anything to do. What's the buzz? Yes, that's on my calendar. What is it? September 7th? No, 15th? Right? September 15th, I think. Yeah, September 7th is Escanaba, Michigan. And the next weekend, Grand Rapids, Minnesota. That is still the plan. So there you go. Yeah, see? September. First 2 weeks of September, boom. Done. Gone. Oh, already done. That's the way to plan ahead. Get as much wood as you can in your yard, and then, yeah, you're gonna find out. I think what you should do is you should just run that conveyor, see how high that thing can stack a pile. Don't worry about splitting into that trailer, or fill the trailer up, send it to be stacked, and then start running it into a pile, and then have everybody pick up the wood from the pile and throw it into the trailer, and then go stack it. Well, the good news is I don't have any weddings on Fridays. So that's, I won't need to worry about that. So that's they're all Saturdays. So the streak is going to hopefully continue. If I would have been able to swing it, I would be there, but I was not able to make that happen. Arnie, yes, it is. Yes, it is. In fact, I believe, I think Yappa has it on their site. Who would I like to host? Well, I don't know. That's a tough one. I mean, who could fill in? I mean, really. I don't know if Jimmy Fallon's available. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, maybe. I don't know. It'd be tough. That would be a whole vetting process that I don't know if I could get through those interviews. Although, I think, is Letterman still? I don't know. Holy crap. 6 to 10. Yeah, you're gonna have like I said, get as much of that stuff done. Put on like Ohio Woodburner. Put on that white hard hat and just supervise. Supervise and manage. Coordinate. Do this, do that. Here you go. You guys go over there, get this done. Okay. All right, speaking of getting things done, I think I got to fill up this, the world's strongest, highest potent peppermint schnapps. If the Yappa sells, possibly. I've actually talked with Bob Nelson about what we might do next. What kind of arrangement is potentially in the works. So there might be something coming along. We'll see. We shall see. I think oh my goodness. Jeffrey, I don't know if you should do that. Are you going to be there? I don't know if you'd be able to handle. I know, you can handle a lot, but I don't know if you can handle that. I don't know if you're ready. I don't know if you're ready for that. But you eat yourself a big bowl of Wheaties Friday morning, and that might just do the trick. Yeah, I hope, Brad, I hope you have a really big pot to make that chili in. Like a vat. 10, 50, you might have to use like a 50-gallon drum or something. Whew. Hey, Andy, have a good weekend. Have a good weekend. All right. We're going to wrap this thing up. Speaking of starting the weekend, we are going to start. We're going to wrap this up here. We're going to end this and get the weekend started. So, for all of you going out to Firewood at the Furnace, to Brad's Woodyard next week, have fun out there. Like I said, maybe we'll do a check-in. Maybe I'll get like a progress report from him. Oh. Next week, right here on Friday Night Live. So, thanks everyone for tuning in. Super chatters, greatly appreciate all that support. I'm going to get that conditional use permit put in, and this whole pole barn project is going to continue underway. I'll keep all of you along with the ride and see what happens. But, yeah, moderators, thank you for being here. Everyone, enjoy the weekend. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool. Cheers. Good night, everyone.